Welcome back. Before we move on, we do have to finish up a couple of our sourcing and manufacturing processes, and that includes the following: staffing our plant and then also beginning to produce our products. So just a couple reminders on the staffing side. Obviously, you want to make sure that you have the best possible employees, which is reflected by their skill and their potential. And if those things are equal as you look through, find the person who is the best price and then go ahead and hire them. One last decision is you do have to produce products, and again, based on the plant you selected, you will be able to max that out. In my case, I could produce up to 30 products, but again, I have a 3-to-1 ratio. So what we found out was that when I put 30 inputs in, I got 9 out based on that ratio, and then I also had 1 defect. Again, based on the factory or the plant you chose, that could be less or more than what my screen is showing. So do your best on that part. Here is a little present for Mr. Thurl. All right, in this next part, we need to figure out logistics. Generally, logistics means that we have to get our product from the plant to the stores or the end users. So to do that, we need to fulfill our market demand by shipping our products to the American Dreams market. So we have inventory and we have demand and we have revenue per unit. So how many products would I like to ship? I'd like to ship as many as I can. As you can see, when I do this, I only have 9, but I'm going to make $675. Let's ship those out. It says, before moving on, ensure that you've shipped all of your products. I think I've shipped all of my products. So now I can go ahead and end logistics. In this last screen, you'll want to pay attention to your financials. Obviously, as a beginning intro to business class, some of this would be new to you. Up on top here, what we're looking at is what they call a P&L or a profit statement, also referred to as an income statement. So if you hear any of those phrases, we are talking about the same things. A couple things to point out. Oftentimes in business, they say, what's your top line revenue? That means literally the top of this is your revenue, and that was generated from sales. So that number is always a good number to know, but it's not necessarily a good number to use because you have to take out that number all of your expenses. So usually those are referred to as cost of goods sold. Also, I refer to that as COGS, so you can see where that comes from. Ultimately, you get to a gross profit, which is still not the best number to look at because you do have other costs that still need to come out, which you can see here. After all of those things come out, you'll have a net income. And that's the number that matters in business and in life. It's kind of what you get to take home, okay? So just make sure you're keeping track of that. You'll see some of the key stats up here on your dashboard. How many employees you have, your operations, your products, the materials, and how much money you have left. Obviously, what we want to do in this next piece is to continue making money. So you will see after I end this round a little bit of a leaderboard. And what I'm going to encourage you to do is once you have finished round 1, you can be done for today. We're going to continue with playing multiple rounds and see who ends up on top on the leaderboard.